Hi there, it's John here, and I'm doing another reading from Seeds of Deception, and it's called The Cows. It's called The Wisdom of the Cows. In 1998, Howard Vilger harvested both natural maize and a genetically modified BT variety on his farm in Maurice, Iowa. Curious about how his cows would react to pesticide-producing BT maize, he filled one side of a 16-foot trough with the BT maize and dumped natural maize on the other side. Normally, his cows would eat as much maize as was available, never leaving leftovers. But when he let 25 of them into the pen, they all congregated on the side of the trough with the natural maize. When it was gone, they nibbled in the BT, but quickly changed their minds and walked away. A couple of years later, Vilger joined a room full of farmers in Amite, Iowa, to hear presidential candidate Al Gore. Troubled by Gore's unquestioning acceptance of GM foods, Vilger asked Gore to support a recently introduced bill in Congress requiring that GM foods be labelled. Gore replied that scientists said there was no difference between GM and non-GM foods. Vilger said he respectfully disagreed and described how his cows refused to eat the GM maize. He added, "My cows are smarter than those scientists." The room erupted in applause. Gore asked if any other farmers noticed a difference in the way their animals responded to GM foods. About 12 to 15 people put their hands up. Quote, "If a field contains GM and non-GM maize, cattle would always eat the non-GM first." Gail Rush, Nebraska. A neighbour had been growing Pioneer BT corn brackets maize. When the cattle were turned out into the stalks, they just wouldn't eat them. Gary Smith, Montana. While my cows show a preference for open pollinated corn over the hybrid varieties, they both beat BT corn hands down. Tim Eisenby, South Dakota. According to a 1999 Acres USA article, cattle even broke through a fence, walked through a field of Roundup Ready maize, that's a GM variety, and to get to a non-GM variety which they ate. The cows left the GM maize untouched. Well, if the cows don't want it, and the mice die because of it, then how good is it? You, your children, yourself, our old people. I leave you with that question. If you're concerned, write to and tell them no. If you're concerned, and they've got kids, tell other parents at the school no. Tell the school you don't know the GM. Tell the Food Standards Agency of Britain to stop lying on their website. Together we can. Thanks for listening.